in order to go forward and do some more complex stoichiometry, we need to have a look at concentration and look at the basics of concentration and how we actually express it in chemistry. So let's have a look at this question. What's the concentration of 20 grams of silver nitrate in 3 liters of water? So we can express this in a few different ways. Some of the common ways are concentration in grams per liter. We can also do it as a percentage, and we can also, definitely in chemistry, in solution chemistry, we express concentration in moles per liter. So how much substance do we have for every liter of that solvent? How much solute we have for every liter of that solvent? So let's first calculate what we have in grams per liter. Grams per liter is actually pretty easy. So concentration we can give as a C. C for concentration is just literally the mass. Okay, is going to be the mass of our solute over the volume of our solvent, which is simply 20 grams over 3 liters, which is around about 6.67 grams per liter. Now notice that solutions are homogeneous. Solutions, when you dissolve something in a solution, excuse me, generally the amount dissolved per solute, so amount of solute dissolved, per solvent is going to be uniform. So it doesn't matter how much I take out of this solution. For example, let's say from this 3 liters I were to take out, say, 100 mils. That 100 mils, the concentration is still going to be 6.67 grams per liter. But now because we can even figure out how much exactly is in that 100 mils according to this. Because for every liter there is 6.67 grams. So we can even find out the mass of that is simply the concentration times the volume. And now you have to remember, you need to make sure that you express the units in correct terms. So it's 6.67 grams per liter times how many liters, which is 0.1 liters, and that should give you point. So in that 100 mils there's 0.67 grams in that 100 mils. But that's pretty straightforward, pretty basic concentration. When we're talking about solutions chemistry, we need to find out actually the number. So how much of the substance, not in mass, how much as in moles there are in the solution. And that's actually quite easy. We can even use that beautiful triangle once again. Same thing that we used for calculating our mass-to-mass stoichiometry. So our concentration is our number of moles divided by our volume, because it's concentration is a rate. And remember that when you have 2 out of these 3, you can figure out the third one by doing this. Okay, so let's have a look. First things first, let's find out how many moles of silver nitrate we actually have. And that is going to be 20 grams over the molar mass of silver nitrate, and the molar mass of silver nitrate is around about 169.87 grams per mole. So that is the molar mass of silver nitrate. So to get the number of moles of silver nitrate, we divide 20 grams by 169.87. And so that's around about, so the number of moles of our silver nitrate is around about 1.18 by 10 to the negative 1 moles. And now, so that's how much we have from that 20 grams. So we can actually figure out the concentration. The concentration is going to be the number of moles, which is 1.18. Let me put that, because then so that you see how it actually is. The concentration of our silver nitrate is the number of moles of silver nitrate divided by the volume of the silver nitrate solution, which is 1.18 by 10 to the negative 1 divided by 3 liters. So the actual answer is 3.92 by 10 to the negative 2 moles per liter. Now we can actually express this concentration using another symbol, and that's what we call molarity. How many moles per liter does a solution have? We can express that as 3.92 by 10 to the negative 2 molar. Now, don't let that get you confused with the number of moles. This one is 3.92 by 10 to the negative 2 molar. So a solution with 20 grams of silver nitrate dissolved in it, and it has a volume of 3 liters, we say is 3.92 by 10 to the negative 2 molar solution.